Hiya. I'm just hiking up a nice steep hill at the moment. I'm on my way to POW Camp 266 in Langdon Hills. It's quite a steep little climb. I've got about 30 kilograms plus on my back, which makes it a bit harder. I've actually got with me a German Fleckturn patterned two-man shelter, which I'm going to find a little spot in Langdon Hills. At the moment here I'm just reached near the top of the hill. There's a nice little pub there. The Miller Carter Steakhouse. It's quite a nice little place to eat, so it's good. And when I get to the POW camp, I'll come back to you. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm pretty much at the top of the hill now. Just approaching a street called Dry Street, which is there, and as I walk up Dry Street, look over to my right, and there's a field. That's all that's left of this camp now. It's just a field. I've played for football, cricket, whatever. I'm back shortly. This is a picture of the POW camp. There's a water tower in the centre. I'm roughly at the centre of that picture, just above the rooftops, the cabins, POW cabins. You just wouldn't believe that there was anything here at all. There was. Make my way into the country park. I'm going to be taking some information from a book by Ken Porter and Stephen Wynne. Stephen Wynne is this is from World War II. But generally speaking, he writes books about World War One and the effects on communities across England, different towns. Ken Porter and Stephen Wynne. This book's called German POW Camp 266, Langdon Hills. It's a very interesting read. Right, I found my nice little bit of secluded area underneath this pine tree. The ground's fairly flat, goes down a touch. That shouldn't be too bad. There's the pine tree. I won't be having an open fire under this for obvious reasons. It's dry as a bone, and it will light up the area for miles around, I should think. This was the catch. So it's the Trangia or Trangia I've got with me today. There's a big kit. It's quite a hefty kit actually. It's the German Fleckturn 2-man poncho, 2-man shelter. What I did with this is before I came out, I buttoned it up, buttoned it together so it's ready, just to save a bit of time. I'll come back to you shortly, get a few bits of kit out of my bag. I'll come back. Done this sort of contraption here. It's for my tent poles, because one thing I noticed with these is they tend to, as you're trying to do them up, they tend to pull backwards and forwards. So let's see if it works. Just a quick look round German Fleckturn. I've had to tie it off against the tree there. The ground's very, very soft. There's that little contraption I made earlier. It works, but it does the job. It doesn't work tremendously well, but it does the job. Keeps these a bit more sturdy. The inside, loads of space. And the back. Ooh. Yeah. Nice little tent. Another little look on the inside. There's loads of room in this tent for my gear. Big American Army rucksack there. The support on the back. We need to carry heavy loads. Corinthia, British Army sleeping bag, 4-season. There's me food and me train gear. Obviously myself. Set this off. Going for a second. There's no breeze at all, so but just keeps the light down a touch. Kettle's on. Hi. Yeah, just a brief little chat. I just made myself some noodles. You probably can't even see that. Yeah, noodles in tomato sauce. Very nice. The cup of tea's done. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's just a brief chat, really. Thank you for joining me. If you've got this far into the video, thanks for staying with me. Yeah, it's just nice to come out. I haven't been out for quite a while now. If you've seen the other videos, last one was quite a few months ago now. Just work commitments and whatnot. Just haven't had a chance to get out, but now is the time to do it. So yeah, it's very nice to come out and try out this Fleckturn, German Fleckturn shelter, two-man shelter again. I used it once before on a previous video with a tarp over the top, but this time I haven't got any tarp, so my fingers are crossed, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I've had it weathered in the garden for a few days or a few weeks, so we should be alright with this, and I'm under a bough of a tree anyway, so we should be fine, I should think. Yeah, I think I'll tuck into this and I'll be back shortly. Bye. Right, time to eat again. It's actually in real time. It's actually about 3 hours. 3 hours after I had the noodles or the pasta. Got myself some shandy. Now there's vegetable soup and tuna. And a cup of tea on the go. Actually tastes better than it looks, so see you in a sec. Oh yeah. Just a few last minute messages before I tuck up inside my cocoon for the night. Just to say good night to everyone, and in thinking about the day, obviously the night, I'm spending the night here, it's fascinating how much history is just all around us, really. Yeah, although a lot of it has disappeared through time, it's still there if you can find it and you can walk through it. It just makes any experience just gives it that little bit more zing, a little bit more of an interest, no matter where you go. I hope you all can experience similar things when you go on your wild camp or hiking or whatever you might do. And yeah, it's getting on a bit now. It's about 10 o'clock. Early really, but it's late in the world of camping. especially on a winter's night when it's dark for so many hours. I bid you all good night, and I'll see you in a couple of ticks, as it were. See you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Just going to show you around camp for a minute before I take it all down. Pine tree. As I mentioned last night, it's quite sheltered underneath there. Got a large bough overhang. It was fairly warm last night. This is a view of some of the hills. Very nice little park. It's quite busy sometimes. Dog walkers and ramblers. Where I've placed the tent is just up there underneath that pine tree there. And that mound of, that's an overhang branch, a bough, it's called dead leaf litter on top of that. That's quite a good little spot. I'm walking along the path now. This is how close it is to the path. Pathway there. This one coming down from there. I'll spin round slowly. I'm just up there in that, underneath that tree. As you can see, it's virtually invisible. Walk up towards it. Just in there. Nice little spot. I shall definitely come back here again. This is on the hill looking through to the Thames estuary, which is just through there. Ground covers fern, so in the spring and summer this is pretty high with fern, which gives extra coverage. Obviously, as this is a quite busy park, fires aren't advised. Right, camp's all cleared. Let's give you a little. Leave no trace. Take me rubbish with me. Off we go. Ooh. See you in a bit. just making my way out of the park now. I'm walking through the area that was Camp 266, the prisoner of war camp. Clearly just a field now, but at one point there was 800, up to 800 prisoners of war here. So it's quite a big space. I suspect it's probably a bit bigger than what it is now. It's just amazing. That's what I was saying last night. You know, the footsteps, the paths we take during the day. There's all manner of history. Just, you know, just at our doorsteps, pretty much. And it's brilliant. Anyway, I'd like to wish you all a Happy New Year for 2019. And hope you all keep well and stay safe. Bye for now. Yeah, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about this wild camp, that's the book there by Ken Porter and Stephen Wynne. Many other stories, especially World War II, UK history. Look them up, see what you find if you're interested. I'm not affiliated with any of these people. I'm not getting anything out of this, but I happen to really like the history and the human history behind the war, or any particular war. I think it's important that we remember it and tell the story of it, I suppose. Thanks very much.